All right. Yeah, okay. Everyone all set for midterms and all that coming up? Oh, don't talk about school. Okay. Let's get to it, right? Our guest today, who's familiar with our guest today? Yeah? Name some artists he's worked with. Lady Gaga, who? Kanye West? Yeah. Uh-huh. Pretty big names, huh? And, at one point, he was probably just another student like all of you, so it can be done, So just give a great, big, warm welcome to Spanky McCurdy, everyone. And go Eagles on Sunday. He's an Eagles fan. Yeah, so am I. He's coming.
What's up, guys? How's everybody doing? LA. First of all, I'm sorry, about your Rams. Ram fans, whatever. I'm sorry about the Rams. We had to give it to y'all. So, who is rooting for the Eagles in the Super Bowl? Yeah, nice. I'm not gonna ask about the other team. I'm so happy to be here. There's been like a lot of different talks about, me coming and like the schedules didn't always permit, but I'm so happy to be here today. And we're just gonna begin. I don't have any tracks or any stuff like that. I just wanna, talk, just be real chill or whatever. So I just wanna show you guys different I call them like different avenues, different ideas to enhance certain grooves and chops that you do. How many of you already play like off time and polyrhythmic chops? All right, cool. So like I can show you, some different ways to, sneak that stuff in there, because it's really not as difficult as you think it is. It can be as simple as you piggybacking off of your hi-hat pattern, or you can piggyback off of your bell pattern, and then once you add your kick to it, it'll sound like, an off-time groove. Let me show you that now. The first step, as far as playing like off-time grooves, for those that just don't, I'm just showing you different ways just to, like integrate it in your playing. It's really not as difficult, because some people, they call me, listen, I've been at the crib and I've been listening to this, that, and I just can't do it. Like my mind can't wrap around this. It's really not that deep. It's not that deep. So you groove and you just stack the groove. So or then you can make it even more difficult by stacking like your kick and snare. And then you can start flipping the beat. Kind of like a DJ, or like a, like how they have that play start button, and they like, start and restart. It's kind of like that. So and then even like on a bell, it's like you're like, just like switching back and forth, and you're piggybacking. You might add your snare, you might add your tom, you might add your hi-hat. So it's like I'm doing the same thing, but I'm just breaking it up and just like adding like different beats. So maybe like you'll go to the crib and like just practice that. It's like if you're doing a pattern. Like anywhere in there you can stack, like wherever your hi-hat's doing. Different ideas. A lot of how many of you play in bands, like with band members? Okay, yeah, that's a good way to work on ideas and different like little dumb stuff that you do. You can like mess up with them, try it again and stuff like that. Another way is you might play with your bass player, and like bass player is doing like a groove. It could be something like that. And you can actually do the same thing. Like you can piggyback off of what they're doing. And in order to really, really let the piggybacking stand out, don't let your like original groove, stack what he's already playing. Like don't play because that's gonna take away from the actual stack. So just play, straight or something else. So then, once you do stack what the bass is doing, it'll stand out more. So, just practice playing the 2 and the 4 or like a different groove, and then you can like stack what your bass player is doing, or your guitar player might be doing a certain line. You can just like stack them. So I guess it's called stacking pancakes. IHOP. Any questions? Anything? No. All right. Is everybody here is a drummer? Everybody is a drummer? Nice. So timing. How to increase timing. Of course, timing is everything, and I would assume, of course, everybody here has good timing. You go to school. I think you have to audition to get in here, right? Yeah, like if you get on, you got horrible timing, I guess you wouldn't be here. But so as far as locking in time, one exercise that I used to do, I took my metronome and I would play to the light. I would like sit it down under my snare. I would play to the light. So I'm playing, and I'm on. Then I would look up and groove. Then I look down to see if I'm on. And then I would look up and do a fill. And then I would look down. And that's when I noticed I was just way all over the place. So, I would like speed up when I did my fills. So, and I had the sound on. So it was like beep, beep, beep. So, So eventually, you turn the sound off and you rock out without the sound, and just to the light, just look down repeatedly. And trust me, in time, it'll definitely get better, and that'll make you really, really not like second guess your timing for those who are second guessing timing. But any questions or anything? Y'all got class today? Is it? No? You do? Oh. All right, so like another idea I have is called, how many of y'all have my DVD? I have a DVD out. It's called Off Time, On Time, or On Time, Off Time. I forgot. It's been a minute. It's at, it used to be at Guitar Center or Sam Ash or whatever store is here. I don't know. But I have an exercise on there called the CD skip. And it's just, it's like when you're playing a groove and you just like on Logic, how you have a loop and you loop one section of that loop, and it just plays and then plays and plays. That's exactly what it is. So it's just anywhere in your groove, you just repeat like whatever you're doing. So here's a quick example of that. So like like whatever groove you're doing, you just kind of repeat like somewhere in there. You see these skip, you just keep skipping. And, you eye contact your bass player, tell him to hop on it with you, and then next thing you know, it's like a dope band moment or something. So you might be doing something a little, more like simple. So and that's like another way how you can like segue into like another groove, or like a different a dope bridge or something, It's called the CD skip. Any questions? Anything? So one of the things like playing with your band is like a very 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 important thing. It helps you with your communication and like your eye contact on stage. It's like certain things I had to work on just from playing with my head down. It's just like dribbling and being a point guard. Like once you